In the ancient kingdom of Kosala, there ruled a young king named Viraj. His father had conquered lands swiftly and was celebrated for expanding the borders of the realm. Viraj, eager to equal that glory, desired to build a grand temple on the distant hill of Surya Peak, a shrine that would make his name immortal. Impatient for recognition, he summoned architects and warriors and ordered the fastest route carved through forests and villages alike. Trees were felled without thought. Farmers were displaced. Sacred groves were disturbed. Within months, the road stood complete, broad, straight, and swift. But as construction of the temple began, strange troubles arose. The foundation stones cracked. Workers quarreled. Supplies spoiled. The king grew restless. One evening, an old sage from the outskirts of the capital requested audience. He was known simply as Rishi Anand. The sage spoke calmly. "Your Majesty seeks the summit, yet the path you chose trembles beneath you." The king frowned. "The temple will stand tall. What matters the road once the destination is reached?" The sage replied, "A destination achieved without dharma carries the weight of its injustice. The journey shapes the strength of what awaits at the end." Confused but troubled, Viraj disguised himself and walked the road he had ordered built. He saw barren fields where crops once grew. He heard the grief of villagers whose homes were destroyed. He noticed streams that had dried because their banks were cut. He realized the road was fast, but it was not righteous. The next morning, he halted the temple work. He ordered compensation for the villagers. He replanted trees. He redirected the road around sacred land. He walked each mile personally, ensuring fairness in labor and kindness in command. Years passed before the temple was finally completed. It was not as grand as first envisioned, but it stood firm, its foundation unshaken. When asked why it had taken so long, the king answered, "A hurried step may reach the hill, but only dharma steadies the climb." In time, the people remembered not the height of the temple, but the justice of the king who rebuilt the path before finishing the shrine. Thus it was known, the journey molds the destination. When dharma guides the path, the arrival is already blessed.